First thing first, yeah, they call me Streetz. I'm the one who rock them Cuban links and all this jewelry. Got them bands stuff inside my jeans, busting out the seam. Shawty seeing how I'm coming, now she rocking with the team.
So basically, the name 4743 came from, it's basically a concept from my past. Like when I grew up on 47th and Champlain, Chicago, Illinois. My pops had a studio in our basement, and that's basically where I got my first love for music. Like I was always with him in the studio. He ran his own independent label out of the basement. We worked with many different artists, rappers, singers, different genres, different styles, and basically that's where I figured out music was my passion. So with this being the first album that I worked on with my pops, I figured this would be the perfect title, considering like everything that he did with his label, everything was self-sufficient. They worked on everything themselves. Marketing, sales, recording, videos, all that. And that's the same concept that we're using now with what we're doing with 4743. So I figured that would be the perfect title for it.
Feel like I can't trust a soul, so I separate. They say they love you, but it's really hate. Remember back when I was trafficking cross interstates. Now politicking with the plug about some real estate.
The album artwork, I found a bunch of old pictures of myself from when we lived on 47th Street in that house. So we basically just went through a bunch of pictures and then figured out which one we felt would work best.
Tired of a man, say less. Come throw that ass for some bands, say less. Hey, that's hard for real.
Yeah, that came out good.
Man.
That is hard.
Streetz Money is basically a play of words on my actual name. My last name is Street, and it was actually a common nickname that I had growing up, going throughout school, sports, things like that. You know, everybody always called me Street. It's a unique last name, so I figured just add an extra letter to it, and then I'm all about money.
Cause the 5 rappers that I put in my favorites. Cause I put my top 5 favorites. I say Future, Thug, Freddie Gibbs, Jay-Z, and Pusha T. Cause throughout their careers, they didn't just evolve as, good rappers. They evolved as good artists. Like they're able to create bodies of work that people hear from a musical standpoint, and they loving them. Like it's a difference. Like a good rapper, you could be a good rapper and say the same thing over 100 times and make it sound good. Like it sound good from a lyrical standpoint, but a good artist could say the same thing 100 times and sell way more records because it sounds better from a musical standpoint. You feel me?
Gotcha.
That's why I look at myself as trying to be. I look at myself like from the long term, the end game, I want people to look at me as a great artist, not just a great rapper. And I feel like, you gotta have the bodies of work that's gonna show that.
So you should have it all the way up to the song 4.
Alright, back. Alright, one last thing. So for the sound exchange, little submission thing. So for the feature artist performance royalty, I put 50 or 100.
For features?
It said what percent of the featured artist performance royalty do you claim? 100% if it's a solo. Like, since technically I'm a solo artist, do I put 100%?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Everything else filled out how they want it. So all I gotta do is just submit that now. That was the only thing that was throwing me off about that.
I feel like there's really no set way to describe my sound. It's a combination of everything in a rap category. Cause it's like I listen to I have a broad ear when it comes to music that I listen to. Like I listen to a lot of, you know, the modern generation, you know, modern day rappers, as well as old school rap, as well as, you know, some styles of R&B and things like that. So my music basically comes from what I like to listen to.
Foreign riding every time they see us. We in public, all the bitches wanna greet us. We them niggas, everybody wanna be us. We them niggas, everybody wanna be us. Counting hundreds, flaming weed up. We live a fast life, tell them haters speed up. We them niggas, everybody wanna be us. We them niggas, everybody wanna be us.
I feel like my pops is definitely one of my biggest influences. He always stresses the importance of quality when it comes to music to me. So he's definitely one of my biggest influences. Other than him, I feel like I would say Future, Young Thug, and Jay-Z are three of my biggest influences musically.
I'm richer than Obama is. I'm the man, you would think I was in politics. Tennis chains on my neck like Serena. I'm about a mile away and I bet you still see him. Fuck the state, dodge the courts and subpoenas. Judge trying to lock my nigga up for no reason. But it's cool, we gon' ball every season. I'm breaking bread with all of my niggas, we all feasting. I've been focused, can't see cause them yappers got me rolling. Youngin' got some money, now his neck and wrist is frozen. See them people with their hands out like I owe them. But what the fuck was you when I was in the trap, hungry, chosen? Little did they know I was chosen. They ain't fuck with me when I was down, now they own me. I went and got a bag, now they acting like they know me. I ran me up a sack, now they acting like they know this. Flexed up, AP plain Jane, VVS is from my neck up. Ain't no time for waiting, bitch, I'm trying to run a check up. Screaming fuck the Jakes until they get my nigga flex up. When lil' bro touch down, bitch, we back to throwing racks up. In traffic, I'm geeking. 12, get behind me, bitch, you better know I'm speeding.
If I had to describe myself as an artist in one word, the main word I would use is versatile. I feel like a lot of artists these days, they don't really make it as far as they want to, or make it as big, or become as big as they want to, because they categorize themselves. They put themselves in like a box and stick to one type of style or one type of sound or one genre. Like I feel like I stand out in most situations because I don't limit myself to one type of style or one sound. I'm very versatile as an artist.
From the Hodges to the low end, Inglewood and Roseland, Woodline and South Shore, sacred like it's written in the scripture. Even if I leave, I swear.
FT shit. Streetz. Yeah.
Round with that F and on me it's plastic. My little niggas still be trailing me with automatics. Never happy.
Tears on the beat. Ay. Would you be here if I was average? Would you still ride if I were never trapping? Would you still hold me down if I ain't have it? Would you be around no matter what happened? I just wanna know. I done been stuck on this road before. All these different girls, yeah, they come and go. But you the one that I want here for sure, for sure, for sure. Never thought I'd be feeling this way. Shorty running through my mind damn near every day.
As far as my process for writing songs and making songs, it all varies depending on how I'm feeling at that time. Like usually my pops has over thousands of beats on his computer and hard drive, so I usually just go through different beats and then see what I can vibe to, or see how I feel about those beats, and if I could catch a vibe to those beats, and then I would usually come up with something then, or if I can't really come up with something off those beats at that moment, then I just go off of whatever melody comes into my head, and then come up with something off that. Definitely when it comes to me writing songs, my hook is the first thing that I always write, cause it's like once I got my hook, I have my full concept for my song. Like anytime I write anything, like verses, anything like that, it's all based on a common concept. So once I have my hook, I have my concept of what the entire song is gonna be like. So if I could come up with a hook for something, then I have my whole song written right there.
Politics. They wanna politic. Hey, we can politic. Hey, come and politic. Say you wanna talk cash, I get a lot of it. Yeah, I got it off of packs, fuck the politics. Forever trapping, baby girl, I'm the president. Slide to my hotel, we can politic. Plug call talking about we got a politic. I said cool, you can meet me on the block at 6. Chase a bag till I'm richer than Obama is. I'm the man, you would think I was in politics. Just bust a couple pounds down.
For recording a song, it usually doesn't take that long. I would say probably, depending on the length of the song, I would say on average, I say 15 to maybe at most, maybe 30 or 45 minutes. Like I'm used to, before I really started working with my pops, I always was recording. So when I used to go to other studios, I was paying for studio time. So I always had to make sure I could get my songs recorded within a certain time frame. So I'm used to always being prepared before I go to the studios.
Yeah, I ball up butter rims, roll up a wood, blow the smoke in the air. These VVS's, yeah, I know you can tell. Forever trapping, yeah, you know it's for sale. No, I receive it, but we catching plays. Don't look too close, you might get caught in a daze. Niggas hating, they see we getting paid, but I don't care, I'm getting rich anyway. Plug calling, yeah, the pack on the way. Just left the bank, got some racks on the way. My niggas ruthless, stay some straps every day. Watch how you move and see the Mac on your face. I've been earning my stripes way back in the day. Now this shit ain't new to me. Got the back end when they brought me a Cuban league. All this ice on me, ain't nobody cool as me. See me in public, they staring like Uzi. I thought I've been told you, bitch, I'm Streetz Money, the one they looked over.
So what's your thoughts on the album right now?
Man, it's like I'm confident about it. I'm feeling great about it right now. It's like it's hard to really categorize it into one certain style of hip hop. It's like it's so many different sounds. It's so versatile. It's like it's amazing. Like, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good about it. It's fit everything that we putting together with it so far. It's like it's fitting the concept that I want to go for the album, and it's like it ain't sounding like anything else that's out right now. That's the main thing. I wanna stand out as an artist on my own. So you gotta have music that stands out.
I've been focused, can't sleep cause them yappers got me rolling. Youngin' got some money, now his neck and wrist is frozen. See them people with their hands out like I owe them. But where the fuck was you when I was in the trap, hungry, chosen? Little did they know I was chosen. They ain't fuck with me when I was down.